I'll be demonstrating on our model how to highlight your locks. She has a root retouch that is being done. As you can see, the color has already been placed on the scalp and is processing, and we're going to be highlighting some of her locks to a lighter shade of blonde, a more platinum blonde. Not quite as light as platinum, but it's going to be lighter than the color level which she's at right now. So we'll be taking her from about a level 10 blonde to a level 12 blonde. The necessary tools are your color of choice, which I'm using a High Lift Blonde by Clairol to get us to a higher level of blonde. I have my mixing bowl, and I have the bowl trio set or duo set, which has the bowls and brushes matching, so you don't have to just clean out one bowl and use it again. So I have my developer, I have my gloves, and I also have foil for highlights. What I'm going to do, since we're just highlighting a small section of her hair, we'll just be highlighting her crown. I'm just going to use an ounce of color, and our bowl already has the measurements inside it, so I know that I just poured an ounce. And I'm also going to pour in an ounce of 30 volume developer. Because I am using a High Lift Blonde color, I am not going to be adding any lightening powder to her mixture, and her hair is already a light color, so there's no need to boost the color mixture. I'm going to put my gloves on. Color. I'm stirring just at the bottom of the bowl, making sure that I get a smooth, even mixture. Okay, now be ready to begin applying. Now, because I'm doing a highlight on already lightened hair, it's important that you carefully select where you're going to place the highlights. And I'm not going to do large block highlights. I'm going to imitate a weaving technique that you use the back of the tip of the comb on loose hair to kind of weave the highlights through the hair. So I'm going to do something similar with her locks by selecting every other lock in one row. So I'm going to begin at the crown. Keep in mind that she already has root color on her roots and a little bit of the previously locked hair. So I'm only going to be applying the color from the middle, about 1/4 of an inch from the scalp on down to the tip of the lock. So I have there about 3 locks. There's a 4th lock, which I will be putting into that highlighted section using my foil, and place it underneath the lock. And then I'm going to use my brush to apply the color to the rest of the locks. It's very important that when you apply the color, that you roll the locks around so that you can make sure the color gets in on all sides of the lock, and especially down to the tips. Keep in mind that locked hair is quite dense, and you want the color to penetrate all the way through each of those strands and get you as much of an even color as possible. This is no different than highlighting loose hair. Once that is applied, fold your foil and tuck the ends to secure that foil highlight right there. Okay, I'm going to separate another section of locks and try to get another row. And I'm going to now select right underneath that row, just select every other lock